But in general, I'm just saying, just telling everybody who's new to bike and all that, just don't push yourself too hard, because you push yourself too hard, or if you try to follow other people and try to push yourself to catch up to them, you may end up losing your life. Like, it's like I always tell my friends and all who ride the bike. I was like, you want to go flying past me? You can go flying past me. I'm not the type of person that I'm just going to go ahead and just chase after you, especially if you have 1,000 cc. Now, with this bike, like I said, it's a Suzuki SV650. It's a sports tour. I like this bike really. I love it. It's good for it's good for sports. It's good for touring and all that, because it doesn't really hurt your back, and you don't have to really lean into it. And it definitely gets up there. Now, don't get me wrong. I push this bike to the maximum speed, which is about 145. But I don't do it in the rain. I do it at clear roads. Not too many cars. But I'm just not the type that I'm gonna let somebody dictate what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna have. I'm not gonna follow you just because of the fact that you want to go speeding. You want to go speeding, you can go speeding and leave me and all that. I don't care. I find my way to the destination. I find my way home. But I'm just trying to tell people, just for the new beginners and even for the advanced and the pros and all, just certain things you just can't push too far. Because you push yourself too far, you can end up losing your life, you can end up losing your leg, you can end up hitting another car, your bike goes flying into another car window or something, and people have kids in those cars, I can't really say it's a time and place to do anything, because obviously you can do it in the Woolies or anything like that in the parking lot. But I'd be lying if I tell you, hey, you shouldn't speed with a motorcycle bike, because obviously I have my own bike, and I'm a speeder with the bike, so I'm not even gonna lie to you, I'm a speeder. I mean, even if you try to do the speed limit, it just feels like you're doing, if you're doing 80, it feels like you're doing basically 40, 50 miles per hour. And this is with a 650 compared to what I would do with 1,000 cc, But you just have to, you just got to be aware of your surroundings, and you just got to know your limits. Because not knowing your limits and you following people is just going to end up hurting you, hurting the people around you, and other riders too, depending on, like I said, I've seen a few videos where traffic stopped, and then the bike, they have no time to stop and runs into another biker, It's just certain things you got to be smart about, and you just got to be always aware of your surroundings. But like I said, this is my own opinion for me being a biker. And, I don't see many videos on people, really, I've seen videos, but not a lot of videos saying, explaining to people, to be very aware of your surroundings. And like I said, with this situation that happened a month ago, with this, one of my friends, she had a bike and all, she had a Honda bike. And what happened to her, because I can guarantee she was pushing it more harder than what she usually do, because she wanted to keep up with the group. And it's just being with the group, you got to have certain limits for being in the group. If you know that everybody's professional in your group, you know that everybody, I'm not saying professional, but if everybody is pretty good with driving and going fast and all that, then okay, that's understandable. But if if you got somebody who who's struggling to catch up, or like I said, if it's raining, certain things you just don't do. But anyways, this is the first part of the video. The second part I'll be doing, it should be on there too now. You can rate it if you want. Like I said, I can care less and all that. I just like to, show the new bikers out there, the pros and the cons of, riding the bike. Because riding the bike is fun and all that, Now, don't get me wrong, I have my share of splitting lanes and everything, and, having the bikes has their funs and all. Now, do I condemn splitting lanes and all? Do I like to, would I tell people to split lanes? Oh, heck no. Would I tell people to speed? Nope, but it is up to you if you want to do that or not. Just like people speed in their cars, Everybody is different in what they do. As I'm just telling you my own opinion, because before I got this bike 3 months ago, I actually was looking up a lot of videos on bikes and on YouTubers and all that. So, but like I say, I love this bike a lot. Do I want to get 1,000cc and all that? Yeah, I do. But probably guys telling me not to get it yet. Like I said, this bike is really nice. Like I said, give me a second. Let's see. Oh, sorry about that. I forgot to tell you the year too, but it's a 2007. But yeah, I just wanted to show you just a little bit of the neon lights and everything else I have on there. But like I said, just be careful when riding the bike. Obviously, we all love the speed. We all love to do, we all love to go in and out of traffic with the bikes or cars. But just just know your limits, especially if you're in the group. Know your limits. Because as the group leader who's used to riding a bike for years or whatever, is used to doing hard turns, used to, speeding in the rain or whatever, you're not used to that. So these are all for the beginners and, like I say, even for the people who's advanced. Because like I said, my friend is in the hospital right now on critical. But she's now she's stable. And that's all it takes, that one messed up. See, good thing I didn't go with them, because who would have known? I could be literally right behind her. And then when she crashed, I could have crashed right behind her. Or it could have been worse. I could have been in front of her. I could have been the one in the hospital. Or I could have avoided all of this because my friend, that was with her, he knows I don't play that. So we would have been doing the speed limit, basically. Because he know that in the rain, I don't play around in the rain. So, all this could have been avoided if I was there. This is the stuff I start thinking about. But anyways, YouTube, this is Night Diamond signing off. Like I said, just be safe out there. Everybody have a nice Thanksgiving. As I know I'm about to head on down to Daytona now. And eat away. Well, not on the bike and all that, because, I have a few things I got to bring. And plus, eating on a full stomach on the bike just ain't cool for me. But in the car, yes, obviously in the car. But alright, y'all.